Hello, good morning everybody. My name is Robin with Rumpus Ramblings and welcome to our channel. My husband is currently at work and I'm basically cleaning up a lot of debris from a summer storm that just went through our area. So go ahead and grab some coffee, tea, whatever is going to be fun with you. And we have a conversation because somebody found out this morning why it's important to know where you're parking. With the RV season in full blast and a lot of things, people are traveling all over the world, all over the place, all over the country. A lot of parks have a tremendous amount of trees. And most of the places you'll see, I'm sorry, I'm still lisping. I have a lot of sutures still in my mouth. So I'm dealing with that right now. But last night we had a massive storm that was pretty intense. It was pretty gusty, and we're in a park that has good surrounding of trees around us. Now, you've heard people talk when you go into places that have trees. You can take a look and see the overhang and pay attention to those. Watch how far. Look for some that might be loose or fragmented, cracked, or whatever that might come loose should the wind pick up. Well, there's another thing that you really need to be aware of that most people don't pay attention to is the base of the trees. Disease, animals burrow in and around the base of the trees and can cause the structure of the trees to become weak. Trees are very tall and can land pretty much anywhere. So it's, yeah. Well, last night again, case in point, is we had high wind and the tree snapped at the base. And I'll insert a picture somewhere probably around here. Snapped in base and landed on a travel trailer. Luckily for this instant, it's a rental. It's not specifically owned by, it's owned by MWR, Morale, Welfare, and Recreations for the military. And so nobody had rented it, or I hope nobody's renting it, because it's going to be out of commission for a bit. People in the area are going around and taking a look at the trees surrounding their RVs. If there's substantial branches that are hanging, spotting them and going to have them removed. If the base of the trees are cracking any weird way, or if there's missing, been burrowed out, or if it's hollow in the center, they're putting a big X on them so they can be cut down. That's one of the big issues with a lot of the camping areas is lack of observance of trees. And you take a big chance at some of these places that don't pay attention to the trees in the area, and you basically write off that they're not responsible for any damage that might happen to yourself, your person, or your property on those grounds should chance Mother Nature comes through and one of these things falls on you. So just keep that in mind if you happen to go in, because there's several campgrounds that we've gone to. We've pulled into places and we've seen where branches were hanging down, and we talked to them and said, hey, it's really low, it's actually going to hit our RV, can we cut it back? My husband has a pole saw, and they said we could. We've only ran into 2 places on the going cross country where we ran into that incident where it was too low and we wouldn't fit and without hitting, and they refused to cut back or allow us to cut back, and we canceled because when we attempted to go in, the darn tree just basically put a line right on the side of our RV. And so from that point on, if they won't allow us or won't come out and remove the offending tree limb, then we don't pull in. Because we're not going to have potential damage to our RV just for the sake of a tree limb. So it's just one thing to be aware of. But as of this morning, with all the storms that are coming through, and there's a lot of storms coming through this year, but we're having a lot of storms this summer, and so it just reminded me as they're going through and we're going around checking trees, just to be aware and be safe where you're parking. So not only take a look up, but take a look down and take a look at the roots system and the base of your trees around you. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps protect you a little bit more, just to make you aware of what could be happening wherever you're parking. So you guys take care of each other, love one another, and we'll see you on the flip side. Bye, everybody.